Hey y'all, so today I'll be doing some commentary on um based Gen Alpha. Man, well, let me tell you, I'm about to show you a fucking clip that makes me very happy for the future of America. All right, these Gen Alpha kids specifically are just fucking based geniuses in my opinion. Here's the thing, I don't recall me or any of my classmates saying shit like this when we were around their age, and I'm part of the millennial generation. So the fact that these kids are saying this shit and say on this based, amazing alpha, yeah, pun intended, they're saying based alpha things to some gay homo beta stupid cunt teacher. That's objectively false. I will tell you why. Let's begin.
And who does that leave to discipline Gen Alpha and Gen Z? Teachers.
They're not going to hire you. They're not going to hire you because you can't listen to anybody. You can always just No, you want to bet. McDonald's doesn't just hire anybody.
Yes, they
No, they don't.
They hire anyone.
McDonald's has standards that you have to meet. If you can't even make it through 6th grade, they're not going to hire you at McDonald's.
And unfortunately,
So there you go. That fucking beta douche cunt teacher was like, oh my god, they have standards. If you can't pass 6th grade, you will hire McDonald's. And let me tell you something. Me, I personally have worked in fast food. And dude, a fucking yes, a 5th grade elementary school graduate could work in fast food. I mean, like, this teacher is such a gay homo. He's wrong. Yeah, this video is called Gen Alpha's Getting Worse. Mom goes viral. My kid scares me. I have a question, bitch. Does it scare kids when they get non-consensually kissed and spanked by a fucking grown-ass adult bully that's like 50 times their size? Thanks, Obama. I don't know. Gotta ask. So yeah, no, these kids are in 6th grade. Bro, I don't recall me or any of my classmates saying based amazing shit like this to teachers when we were in 6th grade. Yeah, no. Like, we were a bunch of fucking, yeah, we were typically a bunch of fucking beta simps, you know? And Gen Alpha, like, this is good. This is very good, okay? And these kids are right. These kids are completely right here, all right? I mean, I've worked in fast food. It's about 1%. Here's the thing. It's about 1% the bullshit and even mental abuse as going to school. Oh, yeah. Even the mental abuse in fast food is way less than in school. You know what I'm saying? And I have worked there. I've worked in fast food. You know, not McDonald's specifically, but a similar, major fast food joint. And dude, it's like 1% the bullshit of school, you know. And let me just let me just show you this other clip of just to prove how these kids are right. These kids are completely right. All right, these kids are based alpha studs. All right, y'all. This video is called "Trying to Fail a McDonald's Interview." All right, from this YouTuber called Blake Badger Shorts. Let's begin.
I'm Tiffany.
Hi, nice to meet you. I just want to be honest. I did have some Burger King before I came. I don't know. That's not a problem.
Not a problem. We just generally don't bring it in with like the Burger King Coke.
As long as we don't just bring the opposing side like into the actual store.
Correct. Because then it's like you're a walking advertisement. And
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
it looks like you're looking to work between 15 and 25 hours. Is that still correct?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if I could get away with like 2 hours maybe.
I wish we could do that.
Yeah, whatever the baseline minimum is probably the best. Yeah.
Not a problem.
I accidentally crashed my car the other day. It's a Mercedes GL650.
Okay.
And ever since I crashed it, like my insurance has gone up like crazy.
Like I'm sure with it being a sports car, it was already pricey, and now an accident.
That's what I mean.
The jacket right up.
So that's why I'm getting this job, really. I just want to make sure I can pay for the insurance going up, you know.
Gotcha. Have you worked at a McDonald's previously?
Yeah, I used to own a franchise.
You did? Which franchise?
It was over in California.
Okay.
It was for a short amount of time, but I do have like that experience from that. Just, okay, well, I was a manager. I didn't own it per se.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's our supervisor right over here. She does know some of the franchise owners, so that's why I was like, which one?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was a manager. I just thought maybe it would help me with my interview if I said I owned it.
Not a problem.
Okay. I'll be honest though, I wasn't actually a manager. I was just a crew member.
Okay.
But,
Did you work there?
I'll be honest, I didn't work there.
I didn't think so.
Is that going to mess up the interview?
No, it's not a problem at all.
No, it's not a problem at all. Look,
I'll be honest, I didn't work there.
I didn't think so.
Is that going to mess up the
No,
interview?
it's not a problem at all. I'm Tiffany.
Hi, nice to meet you.
No, it's not a problem at all. That is hilarious. Okay. So yeah, so clearly I'm thinking these fucking 6th grade Gen Alpha kids are correct. All right. Yeah, and school was a bunch of gay, homo, unpaid, useless bullshit. And by the way, basically all the teachers will admit to that. And you know what else? Nowadays, they're not even teaching kids how to read. Yeah, they stopped teaching phonics. which is what they taught the millennial generation. And yeah, here's saying, let me tell you something. When I was a kid, back in my day, dude, like, me and a shit ton of my fucking millennial friends, like tons of us when we were kids, like your average millennial kid would spend a shit ton of time indoors playing video games. All right, that's what me and my brothers did, and me and all of our friends typically. That's what we usually do. We usually spend shit ton of time indoors playing video games. All right, and guess what? We could read and write just fucking fine. All right. The reason why Gen Alpha can't read is not because of these irresponsible millennial parents giving their kids an iPad, letting them play video games all the time. Look, that ain't the issue, right? We played video games all the time when we were kids. We could still read and write just fine. It's because the schools, they stopped teaching phonics and started teaching some different gay homo thing that doesn't work. And that's why these Gen Alpha kids can't read. So yeah, so school is just a maleducation torture facility. That's exactly what school is. And these Gen Alpha kids are alpha. They're literally alpha. Gen Alpha is alpha. That is like just like this makes me very happy, all right? Dude, like I don't recall me or any of my fucking classmates saying the type of shit to teachers in class when we were, when we were in 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe it's because Gen Alpha, they see how the previous generations, like the millennials, for example, got screwed over by skew. How it's like, okay, so they got unnecessarily overworked, doing those unpaid useless bullshit for school. They get a useless education. A high school diploma is a useless education. Your average college degree is a useless education, even a so-called useful degree. Like take, for example, computer science, right? Like your average software engineer will tell you that they only use about 5 to 10% of what they learned in college on the job. You know what I'm saying? So 99% of their 4 years was just basically a waste of time, you know? And it's like school is just a fucking maleducation camp. And let me tell you something. One lie I was told in school was that, fast food's terrible. Fast food is not terrible. It's actually a very good career long term, potentially. Like, and I'm gonna explain to you exactly why. Let's say out of high school, let's say while you were in high school, you were working part time in fast food, right? Let's say by the time you graduate high school, by the time you're 18 or so, you get promoted to assistant manager. All right. Let's say by the time you graduate high school, you're working as an assistant manager. All right. If you spend the next 4 years, if over the course of those next 4 years you get promoted up to general manager, and oftentimes with a lot of fast food companies, it's like if you work as a general manager for a year, then you can take their franchise owner training program and then become a franchise owner, And honestly, man, I have heard cases of some people who become franchise owners after just 3 years of working in fast food. Yeah, they'll start off working as like a fucking fry cook or delivery driver or whatever. And then after 3 fucking years, they become a franchise owner. All right. That's pretty fucking epic. And yes, and if you don't know what franchise owner means, it basically means that you can open up your own name brand fast food store anywhere you want, and you get to keep most of the profits. Yeah, it's like, so in other words, you can open up your own McDonald's fast food store, pretty much wherever you want, and you get to keep most of the profits. You just got to give a small percentage to McDonald's headquarters, but you get to keep the rest. And yeah, you can open up multiple stores and you can literally become a millionaire, with this career route as a fast food franchise owner. And yeah, and I was not taught this in school. I learned this on my own, independent of school. All right, school is gay and stupid. It's a mal-education torture facility. I'm very happy, and it warms my heart that these based alpha stud Gen Alpha kids are fighting back and saying some based truth to fucking gay homo teachers who are just grooming them to be just a bunch of beta simp slaves, like their fucking millennial predecessors, right? Thanks, Obama. So yeah, and they wonder why so many millennial parents don't want to fucking, don't give a fuck about their kids act up in school. Maybe because school itself is a toxic, disgusting, dangerous, maleducation torture facility, and working in fast food is quite literally 1% the bullshit of going to school. I'm completely fucking serious. If I choose between working in fast food or going to fucking school, Um, I'd rather work in fast food. Yeah, I'd rather work in fast food than go to elementary school, middle school, or high school. Also, I mean, you may think college is better. I mean, but honestly, it just depends, right? I mean, I've had some really fucking dickhead teachers and some really fucking dickhead classmates, you know. And I mean, I just don't really deal with that much mental abuse when I'm at fast food, you know. And I worked in fast food for I don't know about a year or two total, you know what I mean. And I didn't think it was bad, you know. So there you go. I mean, fast food is actually a pretty good long term career if you go the franchise owner route. That's just the bottom line, all right? And these teachers at gay homo school, they're a bunch of just stupid cunts, all right? They're wrong. They're just wrong, all right? They're wrong. Okay, look, this is a real, I'm pretty sure this is not a skit. Yeah, this is like a real interview with a real McDonald's employer, all right? And he's trying to fail, and he's like just straight up lying in the interview, and she still looks like she still has not disqualified him. All right, I just like wow. All right, so there. I think those fucking Gen Alpha kids are right, and yes, they are right. Okay, and that teacher's a gay homo. Bye.